So boys, did you miss me? That's right, your boy is back. We have got the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. We've got the Blue Eyes White Dragon revamp, bro. So obviously, you know, my best video on this channel was actually the Blue Eyes one. Who would have seen? Most like popular monster in the game, you know. Big up Blue Eyes White Dragon. But yeah, I decided I'm gonna revamp it. A lot of people watched it, you know, playing it a bit differently now. So I was like, why not? You know what? Let's put the OG clip from our old video in. Ready? Play the kaiba clip. Play the kaiba clip. But anyway, boys, you know, you gotta play the kaiba clip. Hope your day has been lovely. I got a new camera. Well, by that I mean a new phone. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. So hopefully the quality's a bit better, I'm not too sure, but you can be the judge of that. But anyways, hope your day has been lovely, of course. And anyway, let's get into this video. So boys, here we are into the deck profile. As you can see, same old setup. So anyway, let's just get into it. Obviously, we start with the main deck. So obviously, to start with, we got the triple Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course. I still think you should run 3, as it's the main boss monster, especially in pure, right? And as you see, I've got the new quarter century secret rares. I added 2 of them because I thought they'd look nice next to the ghost rare. Let me know if you like it, or if you think I'm sinful for having different rarities. But obviously, you know this guy, MVP of the deck. So yeah, triple Blue Eyes. Still got the 2 Blue Eyes alternate. Love this card, obviously, one of the really nice cards, but one is really searchable, so you don't need loads of them. But I also think having 1's bad. Just have 2. I also have now, I finally got my second copy of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So yeah, I've got 2 of these now. A lot of people run it at 1. I still prefer to run this card at 2, so I am running it at 2. If you like it at 1, run it at 1, but personally, I think it's the best card in the deck. I don't want this thing like getting banished and me losing it forever, so having 2 is always great. And you can also put 2 on the board as well. We've got the 1 Dragon Spirit of White for a bit of flavour in there, you know. I'm not running Abyss right now. I took it out, testing it. So yeah, currently I'm not running the Abyss, but I am still running 1 copy of Dragon Spirit of White. There you go. So there's the main kind of Blue Eyes monster. And let's get into some of the starters. So we're still running the triple Dictator of D. I really love this guy. I mean, it's a really great star, right? It's got, you know, a beautiful name as well, Dictator of D. You know, we love this card. I know people do lower this ratio, but I still prefer in pure to run triple. We then obviously have the OG Sage Visor Blue. Still also a great searcher, great starter. And finally, the last main Blue Eyes cards we're running for monsters. 2 Whitestone of Ancient still, and even the Whitestone of Legend. As you see, I finally got my hands on a secret rare version, because in my last deck profile this was a common. But you know, we got the secret rare version now. So yeah, I think you could take this out and run triple Whitestone of Ancients, but I do like having the variety, so I am running 1 of both stones. Also, boys, you know, we're still repping the kaiba sleeves, beautiful. So we're still running the 2 Nebula. I like this. My bad for not having the same rarities. I still just haven't changed that. And look, boys, we finally got it. Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of the Armageddon. I really like this card, but it's very expensive. Like, you can play this deck without it very fine. So if you're on a budget, literally take this out. But it is nice to have. So I'm running 1, and obviously the 1 Chaos Dragon of Iron Air. So that's kind of your other core. So yep, let's get on to the next part. Next up, there you go. This looks very weird, right? This is kind of your 2 flex spots. Not gonna lie, this deck doesn't have a lot of flex spots, so you can change it up if you want to get more. But I've just left this blank because you can really put anything here. You put, you know, Ash, Nibiru, Board Breakers, Droll, anything you want here. So I've just left it blank for now, because I'm just going to let you guys decide what you want to run there. But let's finally go into the spell cards. So I'm actually running 1 Dragon Shrine and 2 Return of the Dragon Lords. You can run 3 here. I was thinking of running 3 here. I really want to run 3 Return of the Dragon Lords, but I kind of wanted to keep this to 40 cards. So I've kind of kept it 2 now, and 1 Dragon Shrine. I prefer having 1 Dragon Shrine instead of 2. See, this card's really nice because it obviously protects your cards and it revives them. But if you have nothing in your graveyard to revive, then it doesn't do a lot. Whereas Dragon Shrine guarantees you can get a White Stone of Ancient into the graveyard. So you're always going to have that summon off White Stone of Ancient no matter what if you draw this card, which is really nice. So I do run this. And I don't think I did in my last deck profile. And then obviously we've got the standard draw cards in this deck. Obviously, Melody of the Awakening Dragon, this is one of the best draw cards in Blue Eyes, let's be honest. Also a reason why you don't need to run loads of like alternatives or anything like that, because you can search them out very easily. Obviously, we're running trading. Why wouldn't we run trading with this deck, right? Level 8 monsters, like come on. The whole deck's level 8 monsters. Brick Eyes, you want to run this card. So yeah, let's move on. We are now getting into the... This is what changes the deck, because we've got more traps than the other one. So we're running 1 Ultimate Fusion. Obviously this is to get into your fusion plays. Only running 1. You could bump this up, but I'm keeping it at 1. And here we have the core Blue Eyes cards we're running. So Burst of Destruction, Destined Rivals, the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. So this card's very good, gives protection to your Blue Eyes cards. Obviously Blue Eyes is not very known for protecting themselves with their own card effects. So you can run this. Very nice. This card is really nice as well. You can negate. It's kind of like Dark Ruler. And this is obviously, it's basically Regeki, right? But obviously a lot of people be like, I mean, you need a Blue Eyes on the field to activate these, right? So why wouldn't you just run Regeki here, you know? But the difference is, we are actually running True Light in this version. See, that's the main difference. This is my trap version, the True Lights. See, my other version didn't really run any traps, right? Because it was kind of more... It's more just about monster focus, whereas this version is using True Light. I'm only running 2 copies. You could bump this up to 3 considering you're running the rest. But as again, it's a 40 card deck. I wanted to keep it. You could again take out Chaos for it, or I guess you could take out something like Skill Drain, because I'm running Skill Drain here. But I thought 2 was good. And obviously True Light can search these. So although Get Regeki's good, wouldn't you rather have a searchable Regeki? So yeah, so that's why we're running Burst Stream. And the final 2 cards, we got 1 Skill Drain, because Skill Drain wins games, you know what I mean? And 1 Ice Dragon's Prison, because it works really well in this deck. But once again, take one of these out, put another True Light if you want to, bump up the Ultimate Fusion if you want. But this is kind of what I'm running for the trap cards of the deck. So boys, and now we're going to get into the extra deck of the deck. So we're running the 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This is the only fusion we're running. So that's also why I'm only running 1 Ultimate Fusion. You could put some of the other fusions in, but generally I think Tyrant's the best. And I kind of like the extra deck I have right now, so I wouldn't change too much about it. So for now, it would just... The only fusion is that Blue Eyes Tyrant, and let's get into the synchros. It's obviously very standard, like Black Rose Moonlight. We've got Blue Eyes Spirit. Still running Vermilion Dragon mech. I like this card. Some people say aren't running it, but I like it. Obviously the Azure Eyes. Sorry guys that these aren't secret rares. I know kind of my whole Blue Eyes deck, but my Blue Eyes deck's one of my most expensive decks because I've got so like high rarity max on it. Like most of them are secret rares, but you know what I mean. Like I'm not going crazy on it. But yeah, these are the main synchro monsters of the deck. And now we move on to the XYZs. So this deck uses a lot of XYZs because there's a lot of obviously rank 8 XYZs. So we've still got the Tachyon Dragon, we've got the Numeron, there's your Bagulon, Hope Arbinger. So you know this lineup, these are kind of really good to they work really well with each other, especially with the fact you can, you know, hit your OTK with Numeron if you're going second, which is always nice. I really like this package, and I always keep it in because just being able to have a massive stat. A lot of people don't expect you, right? A lot of people are not going to expect you to be able to just one tap one of their monsters with Numeron Dragon and win the game with it. It wins games, guys. And then we've also still got the Dragon Knight Felgren and the Olga Steven Star. I mean, why wouldn't you run this, right? Pops anything on the field, bro. Like, if you don't run this, you're going to wish you did at one point, right? So I just keep to having it. And then obviously still got the one Zeus, you know, got the secret rare now one after we packed it. Just didn't buy a new one, boys, don't worry about it. But yeah, that's kind of my XYZ lineup. Now finally, got we've still got one Linkuriboh just in case, right? So we still got one Linkuriboh just in case you brick and you need to like discard that White Stoner Legend or something. And then finally we've got one Appaloosa still, because negates, right? But anyway, that was the extra deck, boys. So boys, that was the deck. I hope you enjoyed that. As you see, it's pretty similar to my other version of Blue Eyes, but this version is slightly more refined. Like, I've added a few cards, I've got rid of some that I don't like in the deck. And generally, obviously, this version's main difference... Oh, sorry, it's all messed up now, hold on. Obviously, the main difference in this deck is running the True Light core. Obviously, if you don't like this core, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't run it, right? If you don't like it, don't run it. I'll link my other profile which doesn't use it. But obviously, I was experimenting with the True Light. I think it's pretty decent. It helps keep Blue Eyes relevant, because as long as they don't destroy this, you've got a fighting chance against some of the meta. Obviously, Blue Eyes Pure is never going to have like a really big fighting chance of the meta, but I do like this version of the build. But anyway, boys, let's get into the outro. So boys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Once again, leave a like for Blue Eyes. Leave a like for Blue Eyes, you know what I mean? GOAT deck. I'll keep updating this every once in a while, so obviously it is my most successful video, so why wouldn't I try and milk it a bit? But obviously, boys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'll keep updating it. If I still play this deck, obviously. I still play Blue Eyes here and there. Obviously, it's not my main deck because it's not the best, but it's always got a place in my heart. Obviously, you've seen my profile pic. You know I like this deck, but yeah, I was thinking I might upload, not soon, but it will come, a non-pure version of Blue Eyes. You'll see what it is. What is it? Is it Bestials? Is it branded? No one knows. No one knows what version. Is it got Duality in it? I was testing Duality as well, but you might see a non-pure version of Blue Eyes in the future. Let me know if you want to see that. But anyway, boys, I'll see you in the next one. Sorry about the late upload. I'm a week late. I know, I've been busy. I'm sorry, I can't lie. So yeah, but anyway, boys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day and I'll see you again.